Hey, what's going on, people? This is Aaron D. Glove, and hope everyone is doing well tonight. Today is my off day, man. So I pretty much spent most of the day relaxing. I went out and got a coffee earlier, just to chill a little bit. But today I want to talk about dry firing and getting to the gun range as much as you can, man. Because I had to qualify, I believe Tuesday, and I pretty much got the job done. But I do know that I need a lot more work, and that's just because I don't get to the gun range as much as I used to, and as much as I should be going. And the instructor there at the gun range, I went to Gun for Hire, and he pretty much gave me the basic knowledge and the know-how. He reassured my confidence again. He saw that I had the ability to do and be better at this craft and profession, I would say. And that's my goal for 2022. I want to be great at what I do. It felt good being at the gun range again. I felt like I was in my zone. You know what I mean? I didn't think about the problems of the world today because I was doing something that I loved. So I'll just go into talk about what the instructor spoke to me about. And basically, we're just gonna talk while I clean my duty, because I haven't cleaned it since Tuesday. And my pistol is empty. It's safe. Mag well is empty. No rounds in the chamber. Also, always practice safe. Gun safety is very important. Always be safe with it. Make sure there's no rounds in it, especially if you have kids around. So anyway, he was giving me some pointers on how to, just take your time. I think that what he didn't know was I was having a bad day Tuesday, and I had to really, I found out late that I had to qualify with my duty pistol, so I had to really scramble and get myself together. I was almost late for work that day, and hold on. But I made it to work on time. Everything was cool. But for a person, I think on that morning I was under a lot of stress, and I think that's important as well. When you're just safe, like you're ever in a situation, or if you're in a position where you may have to pull your duty weapon and use it, God forbid, is can you control your emotions? Can you keep calm? And most importantly, can you de-escalate the situation before the pistol is even pulled out? And that's key for me, because I always tell people this is my last resort, man. I really would hate to, take a life or wound anybody if I can de-escalate the situation. That's very important for me. So anyway, as the instructor was watching me, prepare to shoot, he was paying attention to how I squeeze the trigger. Basically, what he was telling me is, just take your time. He's letting me know that I wasn't on a timer or anything like that. And he just wanted me to, I guess, be the best that I can be. Now, what I do is I don't really go around telling people, hey, I'm a big time pistol instructor or anything like that, because in my mind, I'm still a novice to this. Like I said, I can do the bare minimum, but I would tell anyone going into this field, whether you're going into law enforcement or you're getting a gun for protection of your home, or if you're going into law enforcement, um, study, go to the right pistol instructors, and try to make it to the range as much as you can, because that's key. And what also the instructor told me was, because like I said, I really don't dry fire as much as I should. That's just because when I get home very late at night, and I really don't have time. I get home at about maybe 2:45 in the morning, so I'm very tired when I get home. I have a long train ride, and hopefully that'll change soon. And yeah, so most of the time I really don't have time to practice as much as I should. Like I said, I know I can do the bare minimum. I believe I'm very good at using this pistol, but to me, I want to be great at using my pistol. And like I said, using my pistol will always be a last resort for me. You know what I mean? Because I'm an armed security officer, and de-escalation, how you talk to people, your mannerisms, the tone of your voice. You know what I mean? This is how I'm a very professional. I'm very respectable to people, and I let people know that, hey man, I'm just here to do a job, and I'm here for your protection as well as my own. So please don't consider me a threat at all. I'm just here to, I often tell people my job is to preserve life, not to take a life. I take that role very seriously. And I do my job with a smile on my face, man. Because, as much as you guys know, I love what I do, I care about what I do, and I want to be the best at what I do. And I actually like, sometimes I might get a DM on Instagram or TikTok, people asking me questions about, guns and things like that. And I often tell people, do your research first. You know what I mean? Please do your research. And just say if you don't want to own a gun, at least learn how to use one properly. And I say, go to the professionals. Like I said, go to your local gun range and find someone you're comfortable with, and just have them talk with you about it. Just to get comfortable, because you never know, you might have to use a gun one day, and it's best that if you learn how to use a gun properly, to see if there's like a pistol malfunction and you get a misfeed or something like that, your gun might jam. Do you know how to release the mag, pull this back, release the round, and go back at it again? You know what I mean? Because it could save your life. You know what I mean? Knowing your pistol is very important. You know what I mean? Even if there is a misfeed, you want to clear it as soon as you can. And just to make sure you're safe, man. But like I said, I often like to think that you can de-escalate any situation with words and whatnot, because that's very important. De-escalation is very, very, very important when you're going to sue, if you're an armed guard, if you're in law enforcement, or anything like that. And fortunately for me, I'm not in an environment where there's a lot of foot traffic, there's not a lot of people around me. I work alone, and I'm pretty much in a real closed off environment. But I still, I keep my head on a swivel. Anything can happen at any time. So I'm always watching, looking around. I acknowledge people when they come by me. And yeah. So right now, we're just talking. I told a story the other day about I worked at a clothing store in another part of New Jersey, and I was loss prevention, armed guard, whatever you want to call it. And I was informed, notified about a regular that came. He used to come inside the store, and what he would do is, try to snatch something off the rack and run. He would get into arguments with management in the store. So I've had maybe 2 run-ins with this person before. I had a total of 3. 2 of them, I was able to, just get him out the store. And they even had a picture of this guy in the store, so he was a regular. So anyway, he came into the store one night, and the store was packed. And my name came over the PA system, so I go to the front of the store and I see this guy, and I said, "Excuse me, sir, they need you to please leave the store." So he began to berate me and, suck his penis and mother effer this, Black Lives Matter that, I don't care about black people, so on and so forth. So I said, all right, but you still have to leave the store. So I noticed that when I got him halfway past the registers, he began to go in his pocket, and I'm watching him the whole time. I'm watching his hands. And he goes into his pocket, he puts on some gloves, and then he proceeds to pull out a straight razor switchblade, a little smoke that you can shave your face with. I said, oh wow, okay. So mind you, I'm about 5'11", I'm about 210 pounds. He was a short guy. I'm gonna give him about 5'7", 5'8", but still, size doesn't matter. So I get him to the door, and then he pulls the switchblade out, and then he faces me. So he pulls it out or whatever, and my eyes open. I'm watching his hands. So at the time, I kept my duty pistol behind me because it was concealed. And I looked him in his eye and I said, "Brother, don't do that. You know what I mean? It's really not worth it." So when he saw that I wasn't playing, his eyes opened up real wide, and then he just left. He just leaves the store. So that was cool for me. My main concern that whole time was the safety of the customers in the store and the management. Because one of the store managers was standing next to me, and I asked her to please have everybody on one side of the store stand on the other side of the store, because I didn't know what this guy was going to do. And like I said, I pray every day that I never have to, discharge this firearm, man. That's not why I'm in this. I'm in this, because I like it, I love it. But I'm not this, I'm not no, this ain't John Wick or a John Woo movie. This is real life stuff, man. And you have to take that into consideration. So, the guy left, and at the time I lived in the same neighborhood of the store that I used to work in, and I would see the guy from time to time on the avenue, and he would see me, and he would turn his head sometimes, and I would look him dead in his eye. Because I figure I lived in the neighborhood. He's going to see me whenever he sees me, so I have to really, again, keep my head on the swivel, but I don't know what he's thinking. But for the most part, I never had an issue with him again. Then, a few months later, I stopped working at that particular store. You know what I mean? I decided to move on. So if I had my choice, I would probably like to work maybe in a corporate environment, maybe. Never in retail again. I didn't really care for retail anymore. Because I want to feel safe as well. It's about my safety as well, and whatnot. And at the time, I wasn't wearing a vest, so if he had to stab me in my chest, I would have got hurt real bad. And I have 2 vests that I use. One is more ballistic. One is more tactical. The other one is concealable. And I know I can't wear it. It's very bulky. The tactical one is very bulky. So there's no way where I can, conceal that and whatnot. But yeah, man. So my message to those people who are going into the armed security guard field: get the right and proper training. Always be professional, courteous, of course. What else? if you are someone like me, I work with other guards as well. And what I do is I try to respect their time. I'm very respectful. You know, I show up to work on time every day. I leave when I'm supposed to. I have a good rapport with the company I work with, so that's a plus. And I just enjoy doing what I do, man. But I'm always looking to do greater and better for myself, and learn as much as I can about being an armed security officer. So I follow a lot of guys on Instagram and YouTube, and I take bits and pieces of, you know, their information. You know, I fish. You know what I mean? When I look at other gun enthusiasts, I look at other pistol instructors online, and I'm pretty much inspired by the work that they do. I think they're very good. It's too many to mention right now. Maybe one day I'll just do a video and tell you guys all about the people I follow online, but it's too many to mention right now. And yeah, so all I really care about is doing the best job that I can do, to be honest with you. And I'm always going to teach safety. You know, never point a gun at something you're not willing to destroy. Keep in mind, people, guns aren't toys, so I don't show this thing off. I don't take it out my duty holster at all for no reason. The only time I take it out the duty holster is if I'm leaving my work, and you know, I make sure the you know, I extract the round that's in the chamber at the time, and I put it back in the magazine. I take all my magazines, put it in a lockbox, and you know, I always want to be safe, man. Always want to be safe. Always want to be safe, man. And get home safe. That's another goal. I want to make it home every day. I want to get home safe every night. Every night I want to go home and watch a little TV and you know, make it to the next day. You know what I mean? I always want to improve and keep striving for greatness. And I guess you could say I want to perfect my skill. You know, I trained with a guy, actually the guy who taught me how to shoot. You know, he saw that I can do the job, but his term was, he said, we're going to do an exorcism. He said, we're going to do an exorcism on you so we can get those demons out, because I see what your problem is. And at the time, I was never trained by a professional before. Before that, I just knew how to shoot. And what he said was, you know, common knowledge, you know, don't anticipate the recoil. Hold on. You know, don't anticipate recoil. Look down your sights, the front sight most importantly. And then when I did that, I'm like, wow, this guy's good. So one day I was watching him shoot, and this guy's grouping was amazing. I'm like, God damn, this boy's a beast. So that kind of like gives me motivation to just keep trying to perfect my skill, so I can teach people to do the right thing. Because that's what it's all about, is learning all I can from those who are great, and I apply it to myself, and just be great at it. If I can go the rest of my days without ever having to discharge this firearm, now unless I'm in the gun range, or if, you know, when the zombie apocalypse starts. Shit, I hope I never have to, you know, use this in defense of myself or anyone else. You know what I mean? That's the goal, man. I don't, you know, this is just for, this is a last resort, man. This is a last resort right here, man. You know, this is not a toy. You know. So yeah, I'm just doing a trigger reset. So what I'll probably do tomorrow is I'm gonna show you guys a drill. You know, there's some dry fire drills. I'm gonna be wearing my this is my duty belt right here. I don't keep much on it, but this is my level 3 alien gear holster, and this is where I keep my magazines. Keep 2 10-round magazines, and I keep a nice flashlight, because I work in a dark environment. Sometimes I have to walk around in some dark places, so I got a good flashlight. I actually keep 2 flashlights on me just in case. Very good belt, but I'll show you guys this at a later time. So yeah, so we're just having some gun talk, y'all. So, you know, get familiar with you guys, man. I want to thank everyone who's watching me on YouTube and on Instagram and showing me some support. The support is really needed. I really appreciate it. And thank you for all the comments and insight, and, you know, people wanting me to see. I like when other instructors let me know when I'm doing something wrong. They'll text me, or they will note me on Instagram. Some guys just want me to post more stuff, but I'm actually looking to qualify with another weapon. What I want to do is I'm going to switch over from the Glock 45, the Glock 45 9mm. I want to switch over to a SIG, or if I can't get a SIG, I'm going to go with probably maybe a Glock 19 MOS with a sight on top. You know, just to have just to educate myself on all of what the MOS can do for you. It's all about grouping and hitting your target where you want to hit them. You know, but like I said, that's my goal. Is I just have to wait a little while longer for some more paperwork to go through for that to happen. I just can't go buy guns like that. I wish I could, but I can't. But yeah, I'm looking to, this is going to be my duty weapon until further notice. I like it. It's smooth and clean. It gets the job done when I go to the pistol range. But, you know, I would like to try other guns. You know, the dream gun right now is probably a 6-hour compact 320 or 365 with an MOS on top. And maybe a higher caliber round, maybe 45 caliber round. And yeah, man. So there you have it. Glock 45 9mm cleaned. And thank you for watching, y'all. Really appreciate it. I just want to get on and talk to you guys for a little while. It's been a while, but yeah, man. Stay cool and God bless. Feel free to subscribe to my Instagram, my YouTube. I don't post on TikTok as much because they're always blocking my stuff. So you can mainly follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. All right. Once again, thank you for watching, y'all. Stay cool and God bless, man. Peace.